The Liberty University paintball team is gearing up for a great start of their new season. After losing some seniors to graduation, the team plans to regroup and fill those key positions left by those seniors. This season brought back a great group of returning players, but also brought in some new faces.
Yeah, so lost a few seniors this year, and we got a bunch of new guys, 4 or 5 new guys, and a few of the juniors that are stepping up and filling the roles of those starting players. And so we're actually coming back to fundamentals, just really trying to set a good foundation for the guys, so that they're structurally sound. Their fundamentals are intuitive. It's just muscle memory. So we're really focusing on that these first few weeks, just really to set the stage for the team, and we're hoping that it translates into the season.
Yeah, so we're out here for another beautiful weekend. We got a little bit of cloud, a little overcast, so it's awesome to have some really good weather right now to practice. But this is our third practice on the field so far, starting out this new season, and we're hitting the ground running, man. We've got 14 guys on the team right now. I think it's either 13 or 14. That's 3 or 4 new guys, and then 10 or so returners, which is actually really different from most years. Most years we have close to 20 plus guys. So it's a little different this year, but it's great because it means our practices get to be a little bit more, a little bit more personalized. We get to coach a little bit more personalized, so that's awesome. But yeah, we're really looking forward to just diving right back in and competing. We've got 1 event scheduled so far for the fall, and hopefully we'll have some more soon.
We started a couple weeks ago, and we have a bunch of new guys that are super eager to learn and stuff, and it's a lot of fun playing with them. But we lost a lot of seniors last year, and we're trying to fill that role and fill their shoes so that way we can get back to the national championship.
Last season, the Flames paintball team ended their season by placing 4th in their national tournament. They lost to rival school Drexel University. This year, the team plans to get back to the national tournament and ultimately bring home another Flames win.
I think it's really consistent because we're really cool with each other, and I think what the biggest thing is, we're all willing to learn. So you don't have a lot of hard-headed people come up here not willing to learn. This year especially, I feel like we have a lot of guys that return that are all willing to, everybody knows they have to get better, even if they're the guys that won nationals or not. We're all willing to learn. The new guys can even teach us stuff, and we're helping them teach them stuff, so it's an all-around effort for the team.
Yeah, so it's always good to be up there playing that important match of, hey, this is it, this is do or die kind of thing. So those guys that have been there, that have played in those matches, they helps them gain the confidence and the experience, really, which is necessary to win those in the future. So those guys that have played there, hopefully they can share that experience they've gained and share with the new guys.
One of the main goals for the Liberty University paintball team is to bring home another national championship. But their main goal is to show the love of Christ on and off the field to the best of their ability to all of their opponents.
Yeah, Liberty has one of the best paintball programs in the country, and everybody knows that. And so it gives us a little bit of credibility when we try to share our faith, because they know we're not just some random people coming out to playing paintball, and that we're actually solid paintball players. And it's great because we get to share our faith with so many people throughout the paintball community who's not typically known for having a strong faith. And so it really sets us apart and allows us to at least plant the seed to attract more people to Christ.
We're talking about just rejecting that idea of that selfish ambition. We kind of all have that human nature. We want to be looked at as the man. We want to look at as the top players. But ultimately, we want to serve one another. We want to put one another's interests before the other, and that even spreads to other teams. So when we go out and play events, whether it's regionally or nationally, we are very intentional about building relationships with other schools and other players and talking to them, and we have really cool opportunities when we're at nationals to pray for other teams. It's something that we've been doing for years and years now, but whether we win or lose, we still offer to kind of huddle up with the other team at the end and congratulate them, or let them know, like, hey, keep trying hard as you go throughout the event, and we just pray for them. We ask the Lord's blessing over them, and just to keep them safe, and it's really had good feedback, and I think people really appreciate that. Because ultimately, man, we want to win, but what we desire most is just to have that stance on at the national level, to be able to preach the gospel, to be able to just say, hey, we're here to enjoy ourselves, but also to share God's love and just grace with everyone around us. So.